Yeah, what's up? What's up? Cut from a Different Cloth podcast. Shout out to my boy Do, man. We at KB's with it in Utahville. We got my boy right here. He's doing his thing out here, young and getting it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah. And I like his music a lot. I think he got a story to tell. Welcome. Four-way Boogie.
What's going on? What's going on?
What's happening, four-way?
Ain't too much nothing, man. Same old, same old.
Yeah, tell the people where you from, man.
Man, I'm from the city right where we at right now. I'm from Utahville, South Carolina. Man, I've been born and raised in, well, kind of sort of Utahville, Holly Hill, both. I claim both as home, but I've been in Utahville majority of my life though, so Utahville really like my primary home. Holly Hill is more so like a second home, but I put on for Holly Hill too, for sure.
Yeah, that's sure, and that's right by each other, man. So we right, brothers, two towns of brothers, man. Neighbors, so, right there. You know what I'm saying? So tell me where you get the name Four-Way Boogie from, man.
Well, they already know the game. Four-Way, that's the first piece of my name, and Boogie came from something my uncle used to call me when I was little that I just sort of remembered out of the blue one day, and I changed it to my Facebook name, J Boogie. And then it just caught on. It's kind of like a nickname, Boogie. So I just put the Four-Way and the Boogie together. Four-Way Boogie, okay. Pretty much.
All right. So tell me, man, you know, I know your top five might be different from mine.
Top five.
So who your top five, man?
Gotta go in order?
Nah, hell no, ain't gotta go in order.
All right, my top five. I got Lil Wayne.
Okay.
I got Kodak.
Okay.
I got Boosie. I got I could say Young Boy.
Yeah.
I could say Young Boy. And number five, me.
Word.
Me.
Yeah, you that top silver, huh? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So I noticed, man, that group of artists, they got a similarity. You know what I'm saying? NBA Young Boy, Boosie, and Lil Wayne from Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? So
I love that sound. Them boys got like a crazy bop to their music. Like I like that Louisiana bop for sure.
And you know, and Kodak Black, you know what I'm saying?
He got like the same kind of bounce, but it's from a different area. Like He just got his own twist on it. Like I just like the bop that them boys got in their music.
Yeah, I think it's that.
Yeah.
That sound of that.
And then they just like kind of like switch it up with their versatility, like slowing it up, speeding it down, just rapping about different stuff. You feel me?
Yeah.
I just like how they tell their story. They tell it like where they from. Yeah. Like, they tell it like their version of them.
And so that's pretty much the lane you take?
Pretty much, yeah. Same bop, just telling a different story, I feel, in the Utahville, Holly Hill way.
Right.
South Carolina way. Low end way.
Low end. So this low end movement, like when we grew up, you know, we call it low country. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed that y'all saying the low end.
Yeah.
So what the low end consist of? Like,
what do you mean, like
the areas of the low end?
The low end, that's like the 803 mostly. So that's like Holly Hills, Santee, Utahville, Harleyville, St. George. Like that's like the low end, basically like the bottom half of South Carolina County.
Yeah.
That's like the low end, really. I feel like the most slept on part of South Carolina, honestly.
Yeah, for sure. And that's because why, like, you feel it's the most slept on?
Because I just feel like we don't support each other like we should. Like we don't really I would say like we don't really use each other as like stepping stones. We more so like I'm gonna take my own route. I'm gonna do it my own way type thing and try to make it so way they can shit on where they from, rappers where they from, or either not even rappers where they from, just where they from in general. You feel me? Like just making it seem like got out the mud type thing when it really could have been like, man, you could have brought the whole where you from with you, and we could have ran the whole industry together type thing.
Right.
So I just feel like it's more so some rappers down here, they kind of like more so selfish, self-centered in a sense.
Okay.
Focus on themselves versus like where they from as a whole.
Right. Almost like that, like how other cities be moving.
Yeah, but it's like with other cities, I feel like with other cities though, they'll know about the up and coming artists and they'll do a song with them off rip. Cause they'll want to be like, well, I called on the bro before he popped. He from my area, why not? But as to it's like in the Carolina, that's not real common. Honestly, they more venture out to like rappers that's already popping in other states versus the rappers that's popping in their own state.
Damn. And that's gonna be a problem.
That's gonna be a problem, and that's what's gonna slow down the Carolina progress in the music industry.
Because I feel like, yeah. Damn. So the same problem I think everybody was dealing with in my era, y'all dealing with the same problem in this era.
Kind of, sort of, in a sense, yeah. But it's like we support each other in a sense, but I feel like it's still like when you get to a certain level, I feel like them boys feel like, oh, well, I ain't local no more. I'm harder than them local other artists. I'm harder than the other local artists, and they'll just separate themselves from the local artists. Like, I'm not like y'all. I don't want to be nothing like y'all. I'm not fucking with y'all type thing. Versus, I know I'm in a different league, but I'm gonna look out for y'all because I know I can. You feel me?
Yeah,
like,
you know
benefit
what?
y'all in some shape.
And that's crazy because you know when you listen, you got almost a similar blueprint when you see. Like I'll just use Gucci Mane for instance, right? Bro, that man was already gone, musically wise. Mm-hmm. But you know how many people came up under that man?
A lot.
And if you listen to the stories on how them fellas ain't really had nothing really. He just saw the talent.
You seen the potential.
Yeah. And he just said, look, I'm gonna work with you, I'm gonna do a song with you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think Drake do that a lot too.
Yeah, like try to get the like artists that's popping in the game, yeah. Or like up and coming.
So we see the blueprint work, but we just won't do it.
Yeah. I feel like, yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
So, man, what's the J Boogie process like in getting ready for the studio, man? Like
my process, I take a shower. I take me a real long shower. I probably smoke on the way to the studio and listen to beats. When I get to the studio, I listen to like a bunch of beats that I might want to record to, and I'll go record them. Yeah. The studio time with me, like I do like so what I do is how I record, I do like my raw version, and then I do a second verse. I mean, not a second verse, a second voice, and then I do my punch-ins, my ad-libs, basically, and like blending it all in together type thing.
Right. Okay. Yeah, man, that's what's up. So, like, shoot, tell her, like, you know what I'm saying? I know you. You know what I mean? You from the area, from Plain Hood. Mm-hmm. So, you know what I mean? How's life experience on your being a father, man?
Man, life since being a father changed drastically.
Yeah?
Yeah. But it changed for the better, though. I feel like it changed me for the better. It matured me a lot. It helped me grow up fast.
Okay.
Yeah, it changed my mindset and how I look at things now. Like, it just changed the way it changed my mindset. Like, it really changed more so my mindset than anything.
Damn.
Yeah, like it just changed like really my perspective. So like seeing how I was raised, trying to like break generational curses type thing. Like it just changed my perspective on life, really.
Okay. For sure, man. No doubt. And so, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, being a fatherhood, you know, it's a little tough, but you know, we gonna get it.
Yeah, it's tough for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But so I'm gonna bring it to where when did you first know that you had like the skills to do this rap shit? Like
I'd probably say middle school.
Middle school?
Yeah, cause elementary school, I was always in love with like words. Like I just like words. Like some words I could like look at a big word and just pronounce it first time seeing it just by knowing like sounds and all that. So when I got to middle school, I developed a love for beats, like just listening to beats, like just how beats sound, melodies and all that. So I probably think like 7th grade, I wrote my first song. I recorded it on my phone, band lab, and then it was a process thing. And then I met my dog, Young Dirty. Matter of fact, he right around the corner from us.
Okay.
And he used to play instruments. Like he used to play a lot. He made music now too, but he used to play instruments a lot. And me and him was real close, and he was rapping at the time. Like he was going hard with the right thing.
Yeah.
So I let him hear me rap. He was like, bro, you feel me? Like you gotta record. So
yeah,
I made a song on Band Lab, and I just kept making songs on Band Lab, kept making songs on Band Lab. So my little cousin Drello, he went to the studio one day and he just invited me off the humbug. He knew I could rap, but he just wanted me to like catch the experience type thing. So I went with him. He made a song. He just told me to get on it. I ain't really had no intentions on making no song at all. He was like, man, get on the song. I got on the song. We made a snippet for it. Dropped it that night. Snippet got like 300 shares. So we ended up dropping the song. The song went crazy, and that's what started my rap career pretty much.
Man, for sure. That's something, you know what I'm saying, people need to know. You know what I mean? So what inspires you, man?
What inspires me with the music?
Yeah.
My foes inspire me for sure, because like even when the song dropped, like that song dropped with Drill, like I had like the attention from rapping, but I didn't really like think of it as like, oh, I want to do this like full time.
Yeah.
But Hot Boy caught a hold of the music. He was like, bro, we need to do this full time. We can get rich out of this, seriously. And we had the clothing line, so we could have like leveraged that. I basically like push them like together type thing all in one.
Yeah. So
bro died, and I just felt like now I'm in debt to him. Like now I gotta do it. I don't really have a choice now.
Man, bro. Yeah. So man, your boy died. So what he died? Like how he died?
I would say, a drug deal went wrong, bro. Or just a drug deal went wrong, in my opinion, bro. Just somebody called him, feel me? Shit just went left. When you go serve somebody, shit went left.
Damn. So I know that kind of changed the way you move out here.
For sure. Now, actually, what made me move like to Colombia, and like I really didn't want to come back home. Like I really dreaded coming back home. I didn't want to come back because it was like just being in the area. It had me in a bad like headspace, like mental space. Like I just wasn't really thinking clearly.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then I had Kai. That kind of like shifted it even more. It shifted into like neutral position. It was like bad. I had Kai shifted into like, you gotta be positive, but them bad thoughts still there type thing. Like, man, like, boy, like, you just miss them boys sometimes, you know?
Yeah. No doubt, man. I know how that go. You know? But yo, you know, shit, I can tell you, man, I'm still moving, man.
For sure. That's
so
the attitude you gotta keep.
You gotta, yeah. And if anything, man, shoot, put it in the music. You know what I'm saying? But I noticed you do that. You know what I'm saying? And so what's your, tell the people what your first mixtape was, man. Like
my first mixtape, that's what inspired my first mixtape. For Life and After, that's who the cover art is.
Okay.
That's my little brother, Hot Boy. That's what inspired that first mixtape. Majority of them songs was for them, about them, or they got mentioned in it. Type thing. Him and Andre.
Word. R.I.P.
Yeah, long in my fold for sure.
Yeah, man. But the new music. We'll talk about the new music.
Man,
so what's coming?
New music on the way. I'm about to drop another tape called Through the Years.
Through the Years.
It's Through the Years. It's basically like a compilation album of old and new songs.
Okay.
Snippets people been waiting on, anticipated drops, stuff like that. Basically just telling people what's been going on through the years, how my music done changed, how I done elevated from where I started.
Right. That's what's up, man.
For sure.
And then the song I like Memphis. I like that song, man. And it go off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You talking that talk. I like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a hit. and you giving some real in there.
Yeah.
So like Memphis, like what made that name song, like the title of the song? And
Like Memphis. So crazy thing with like Memphis. So Kodak Black got a song called I Wish. And I wrote like Memphis to the I Wish instrumental. But then I was on the way to the studio one day listening to the beats and like Memphis came on. So I liked it and I saved it or whatever. And then I think I ended up with Ye that next day or something like that. And went to his house, we recorded it real fast. Like Memphis honestly wasn't even finished. Like I ain't did no second voice, no ad-libs or nothing. That was my old lady at the time birthday. So I recorded that verse and jetted and he sent me my verse before I got to her. And I think I jotted it on the tape probably like a month later or something like that. But that song honestly wasn't even finished, but good thing we didn't finish it. Okay.
Right. Yeah, it's doing hard, man. Yeah, and Zay, Zay. I know. I listen to some of his music, and what like that's your homie, right?
Who? Legend?
Legend.
Yeah.
Legend Ye.
Yeah.
I should say, my bad, Legend Ye.
Oh yeah. That's my dog.
Yeah. His songs, some of his songs is fire. I listened to it, and I saw his visuals for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I heard you mention you got an old lady.
Yeah, no, that was my baby mama, man.
Okay.
But yeah, I do got an old lady though.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's good, man. Hey, look, keep it grounded out here, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know what I mean? You know, so it's all gravy.
For sure.
Yeah, you know, and so what's the next like the visuals look like who you would like to work with?
Who would I like to work with in the future?
Yeah.
It could be any artist. Like
It could be any artist.
Local.
It could be. I'll say this. Give me 2 logos in one.
Two local artists
and then
one mainstream artist.
Yeah.
2 local artists I want to work with that I haven't worked with.
Or it can be producers or anybody.
2 local artists I want to work with right now. I want to work with I ain't know, man. I be in tune though. I do be listening to a lot of them boys.
Yeah.
There's a lot of talent in the area. That's why I say like we could really.
So you want to work with everybody.
Yeah.
In the town.
Yeah.
In the like
one local artist I want to work with. Matter of fact, I got 2. It's Lil D Creek.
D Creek.
Lil D Creek. I want to work with Creek. But me and him be talking. No, that's my little partner too. But Lil D Creek and it's another dude from the hill. We call him Rick. Spins. Yeah, I gotta work with my little homie too. But me and him be talking too. Like both of them boys be in my circle, but we just ain't had a chance to go to the studio together. But man, them boys is hard.
Yeah.
Them boys is raw. And I got another one, bro. My little cousin Sack.
Yeah.
He just now came home, bro. He came home like late last year, bro. He started rapping, bro. Go crazy.
Okay.
Bro, go crazy. I gotta me and him about to do a song together too. But yeah, and a mainstream artist I want to work with. And honestly, bro, I think I want to work with a female singer. A mainstream artist I want to work with is Tiana Taylor.
Oh yeah. Tiana Taylor.
Mm-hmm. She made my favorite song.
Oh, okay.
My favorite song by Tiana Taylor is called "Gonna Love Me."
Okay. Dang, that's come from left field.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's left field right there.
That just show you like I be listening to all kinds of music. I be listening to all kinds of music.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like I'm a super versatile artist because I try to make like what I be listening to, like what I like listening to.
Right.
And I really listen to like everything. I feel like.
Damn. Yeah, that went left field right there. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, that's my favorite song.
Yeah. Okay. That's what's up, man. And like after you done your records, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Like, what your social media, like what's your presence look like on social media?
My social media presence, I feel like if I was consistent with posting, my social media presence would go crazy. Because even with me not posting, it's still like I still like get a crazy buzz. Like whenever I just drop like randomly like out the blue, my posts still go crazy. So I feel like my social media buzz still up there, but it could be better. I don't really post like I should. I'm really loading up right now. I'm kind of in like a hiatus phase right now. Where I'm just like loading up, basically stacking up everything I'm about to do for this next job, and then I'm gonna just drop it all back to back at the same time.
So when we expecting this next drop, man?
I want to say like the middle of next month. I want to try to.
That's soon.
I want to try to start rolling that out like the middle of next month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you got any features on this album? A project?
Yeah, I got my dog Hunt. Me and Hunt got one. Me and Parkway got one.
Okay.
Me and Trey D got one on there.
Okay. Trey D. Who Trey D?
Trey D BT.
BT. Okay. Yeah. Trey D BT. Okay.
Yeah. Who else? I got Zay Thomas on there. Sonny. Yeah. Trey D go crazy.
Yeah.
I got Sonny, and I think that's all.
Okay, you got a good bit of features on there, man. Yeah. So you working from the area? You like all?
Yeah, I like working in the area because the area hard. Like I feel like everybody sound like kind of fit into each other like a puzzle piece. You just gotta find who you vibe with for sure.
Yeah, that's good, man. And it's made more artists than when who coming around now than when I was out here. And I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see the posters and people, interacting and going out there. And I'm like, dang. Well, I would have liked that. I would have liked that grind.
And all it really is, the only thing that really changed, I feel like from y'all era to ours is social media.
Yeah.
That's really what it is. Like I feel like people can make themselves something they not on social media. So when they actually go somewhere, they is there outside. Because that's what people see. You feel me? Like that's what people know them as. So when they see them outside of social media,
they treat them
on stage, that's how they treat them. Like the whoever they is on Instagram, the social media influencer. Like you get treated like basically by your social media status kind of.
And they can be living a lie.
Be living a lie the whole time. I done seen it.
In my time, you couldn't be living a lie. You had to really have it.
You know what I say? It's dressed up now. It's real dressed up now.
Yeah, because that's what made it different. Because mostly like the people who had it back then was, you already know, we come from a trap era.
Mm-hmm.
That's where that sound come from. So you had to have it back then.
You have to have it.
But I think I like this era too because this era right here, there's a lot of young cats coming in the game.
I feel like the sound done changed too. Yeah. Because everybody ain't just rapping about that trap thing now. Like I feel like our artists, they more vulnerable in their music now. Like they express their feelings more than y'all did.
Yeah.
Y'all talked about more so what y'all did versus what y'all felt type thing, or what y'all been through versus what y'all felt.
Yeah, I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they kind of like give it like a
different like image type thing.
I say almost like both sides was real, but I think it gives it the opportunity for the person who ain't looking at materialistics.
Mm-hmm.
They just going off of.
And I feel like that's why like artists is like blowing up quicker because they connected with their fans more because they showing like every side of them in their music. They can do interviews and all that stuff now. They got their YouTube channel, so like artists like making themselves more visible to their fans.
Yeah, that's for sure. Cause like you can just get on live and just
see what they're doing right there at the moment type thing. Recognize where they at and pull up on them type thing.
Yeah,
like that's how close you is to your favorite artist nowadays. Versus I don't know, but I don't think y'all had that.
Yeah. No. I mean, Facebook was out, but and then not to this.
Yeah. Facebook done changed a lot since I've been on.
I know. Yeah. Facebook was out.
I know Facebook done changed drastically for y'all.
In the trap era, Facebook was out. But not to this level right here. I think the phones got a whole lot better though. You know, that's what it is. So you know, but like, all right, so we gonna talk about me and your conversations off camera about this, you know, independent versus signing a deal.
Okay.
Now you was against signing a deal. And it's all right. I get it. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't say I was against signing a deal. I would say I was against signing a label. I didn't want to sign to a label.
All right.
Yeah, I didn't say I didn't want to sign a deal. A deal, yeah, we can make a deal. But a label sign me as the artist, I don't feel like that's the route I go right now.
Yeah, you rather stay independent.
Yeah, I'd rather stay independent. I'll make a deal though. You can help me, but
and you can help.
Yeah, we can help each other, but you know, type thing. But it ain't gonna be on no like, I'm yours. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I don't think. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think all deals and sign a label, everything is negotiable.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can go there and say, all right, I see this, but that's what the lawyer's for. Mm-hmm. Even though the lawyers you got to know exactly what you need to do, because lawyers can also put you in a bad deal too. Mm-hmm. But as long as you read and do the research, and you say, all right, you know, hey, all right, I like that deal. So I think sometimes there ain't nothing wrong with, you know, signing a deal.
And
it can change, you know.
I do. It depends on, like, with me, it just depends on the deal, though.
Yeah.
It really just depends on the deal. I wasn't, like, super against signing the deal, because that was majority of any money come from. You got to sign a deal for everything, pretty much.
Yeah. Football contract, basketball contract.
Everything got a contract, so I'm going to have to sign deals, like. But it's just, like, with the music thing, like, I'm more so, like, picky about the music thing. Because I know, like, that could make me or break me in the long run, too.
Yeah. It could.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, that's what my platform is. Like, my platform is music until I get the money from music to fund whatever else I'm doing. Right. But then I can get noticed as, like, an entrepreneur type thing for running multiple businesses. But for right now, I'm a musician. So I got to make sure the music right up front so it can save me in the back type thing.
Makes sense. That make a lot of sense, man. I mean, you know, especially coming from, well, y'all generation, y'all up on game. I ain't gonna lie. When I say y'all up on game, y'all see what the hell happened to them niggas in the back.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We seeing what them boys going through. So it's like, boy, like, I'm doing the same thing as bro. So I gotta save myself from that. Like, I gotta save myself from that.
Yeah, that's a good thing though. So I, like, for real, because I hope to see y'all on these platforms getting these multi-million-dollar, like, you know, we gonna see y'all on these platforms getting these deals and look back and, you know what I'm saying, and say, yeah, we did that.
Mm-hmm. Because we really played our cards right. And that's the thing, like, I'm really trying to play my cards right. Like, in the beginning stages, bro, like, I feel like for an artist, bro, like, from the outside looking in, because I don't really know, like, I ain't no mainstream artist, but from the outside looking in, I feel like the beginning stages of your career is, like, the most critical stages, because that's when people really try to shit you because you knew, like, you don't really know nothing, like, you still got years and years and years of this to learn, years of experience to get. So it's like, you really got to know who to trust and who not to trust. And you don't know who to trust and who not to trust because you knew, like, all these people knew, like, they done took you out your hood, they done gave you all this money, they done move you around here with all these rich folks who done been doing this forever. Right. So it's like, you really got to play your cards right. At least that's what it looked like from the outside looking in.
Yeah. Yeah, because I be handing artists, they be hurting, they be crying.
I'm telling you, man, they be, and them be artists who done went platinum, went gold multiple times on albums, complaining about, man, I was in the 360 deal 20 years after this hit song, like, ain't no way. Like, but that was just an artist who wasn't playing their cards right in the beginning stage. They were just happy to get their money.
Damn, yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want
no, sir.
20 years is a long goddamn time.
And just for you to find out after 20 years,
yeah,
that's a long time, man. That's a lot of years wasted. That's a lot of money lost.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people getting that independent grind and getting money.
Mm-hmm. That's why I say you can still get the same bread independently, probably more. In my opinion, you just probably won't have the same exposure. Like, I feel like that's why a lot of people sign deals.
And
They want that exposure. They don't really want to grind and take their own money to buy that exposure. They rather, man, the label got to pay for this, man. I ain't paying for this type thing.
Yeah. Yeah. And you ready, and you young enough to put in the grind.
Mm-hmm.
How old are you now?
I'm 22.
22.
I turned 23 the end of this year.
Man. Yeah. So yeah. So man, that's dope, man. You know, like anytime, you know what I'm saying, if you need help with anything, I can do what I can do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
sure.
saying? And goddamn, put that work in.
Appreciate you. Vice versa.
It's out here.
If you need any help, you know. Promoting the bottles.
I need that in the video.
Getting the bottles off.
I need that in the video, bro.
So that's a guarantee.
Exclusive Tequila. Y'all go get that. We're gonna be in the next video.
It's a brand ambassador type thing.
Damn right.
We gotta have that combo too.
Yeah.
We gotta have that combo too.
We gotta have that combo.
We gotta go crazy with that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Shit. Hell yeah. We're gonna make that work, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm planning on my yearly coming up for the exclusive Tequila, man. Yeah. And I wanted to do a party. I didn't do a party.
I was just about to say that.
I didn't do a party for the launch. I didn't do a party for the launch.
Yeah, so you got to do
I wanted to come off the ground, you know, like, oh, you know what I'm saying, and listen to and hear the organic opinions.
Now when I say with that party, that could be like the boost.
Yeah, party. I'm gonna throw the party, man, and I want to get you on that bill. You know what I'm talking about? Get you on the flyer, man, and
so,
you know, even if it's a performance as a guest, man. You know what I'm saying? But if you're ready to make that performance, that's any time too.
Yeah, for sure.
Because it's gonna be right here at KB's, of course. More likely, it'll be right here. Yeah,
we can do that for sure.
Yeah, man.
And then, you know.
Yeah, and I ain't gonna hold you, man. I know you got some moves to make.
You know, it's Saturday.
I just appreciate this Saturday, right?
You know how that goes.
Yeah, I just appreciate you for stopping through, man, and talking to me, sitting down, man, and you know what I'm saying, showing everybody you cut from a different cloth, man. You out here getting it, grinding
sure,
independently.
Sure.
You know? Yeah.
That's the way.
So tell everybody where they can catch you.
Man, y'all can catch me on all my social media platforms. Instagram, I'm Bandcamp Boogie. Facebook, I'm 4-Way Boogie. Twitter, I'm 4-Way Boogie. Y'all boy locked me in through the years on the way. Biggest 4-Way out, man.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure, my boy, you know what I'm saying, 4-Way Boogie. Yo, he definitely cut from a different cloth. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Dio again. We had KB's with it, and we out.